Tahon di kambo. Okay, naglarga na.
Corruption in the Philippines at 10 minutes deep dive introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. Today we'll unpack the systemic corruption challenge that have shaped the Philippines for decades, blend legal and economic data with real world stories and spotlight what's being done and what still need to happen to turn the tide by the end. I see why 97% of Filipinos thinks corruption is rampant and how that perception is into
Ilang na imong room?
conflict.
Uy, yung balikin niya.
Ala oh, bungi ko.
Ay, sorry. Sorry.
Balik dyan eh.
Balik.
Okay, sama mo kayo. Balik sa kinuan mo.
Ibalik sa ginawa.
Na. Dali pa.
Si Apo si Yumi.
Ano ka ron?
Nanapos mamo, sila tigo na.
Ana na. Production.
Gigil na siya. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we'll unpack the systematic corruption challenges that have shaped the Philippines for decades, blend legal and economic data with real-world stories, and spotlight what being done and what still need to happen to turn the tide by.
Hawa na.
97% of Filipino thinks corruption is rampant and how that perception translates into concrete costs for the national. The landscape of corruption, perception and reality across Asia full from September 2025 found 97% of respondents believe corruption is widespread in government, with 78% calling it very widespread and only 0.4% thinking it's a problem. The corruption perception index (CPI) gives the Philippines score of 33 out of 100, ranking 114 days of 180 countries, a position it has held since 2019. Key sectors under fire. The U.S. State Department 2025 Investment Climate Report flagged the Bureau of Customs and Public Procurement and the most corrupt agents getting facilitation, fees, violence, search, and inconsistent charge and delivery. Project, especially flood control contract, have become with kind kickback with recent congressional hearing implicating several lawmakers and senior officials. High-profile cases, the ongoing Smartmatic bribery scandal show how in components allegedly funneled 1 million in bribes to form election official to win 2016 voting machine business domestical. The Independent Commission for Infrastructure (ICI) is proving billions of pesos in anomalous flood control project approved that has already spooked investors and nudged the central bank to slash rate amid a corruption-clouded growth outlook. Structural driver, oligarch and clan network, academic work highlight corruption where the families, public and private shipper using political power to protect with and patronage the system political dynastic with institutional check and Trump accountability. weak enforcement unity despite strong anti-graft state like the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act enforcement to inconsistent scholar. Note low risk of detection, political interference, and limited resources for the office of the Ombudsman and Sandigan Bayan. Economic toll corruption shapes percentage 1 percentage point of the GDP growth annual with pound of from health, education, and infrastructure. The U.S. Embassy estimates that potential investment could evaporate if graft now. Investment could evaporate if graft scandals aren't resolved. 3. Social political impact. Public trust. Only 3% of Filipino think corruption has decreased in the past year, while 85% said it. Worsening this erosion, trust fuel protest, the September 2025 release marked the 53 anniversary of martial law and drew thousands demanding accountability. Policy distortion, misallocated budgets mean half-built roads, should public work, and underfunded hospitals. For example, pound are marked for medical supplies have been found living facilities understaffed. Electoral integrity campaign finance. Loopholes led undisclosed donor shaped elections and estimated 40% to 2022. Campaign fund come from source undermining
Di ko kabalo
democratic
na may nana.
legitimacy.
Nana ba? Ito na may mabasan.
What's being done?
Ito dungan na. Ano sa nato ni?
Institutional reform. The Marcos administration has launched the Independence Commission for Infrastructure (ACI) and appointed a high-profile ombudsman to lead draft. Proves the Sandigan Bayan has in civil case processing to backlog remain.
Kinsan man na mi ko pagbasan.
Legal measure recent. Amendment tighten public procurement rules and they stricter assess disclosure and enhance whistleblower protection. The Financial Action Task Force PAT removal from ITC its gray list at early 2012 signals progress on anti-money laundering framework. Transparency Initiative Government Portal now. Published tender notice, contract award, and budget execution in real time with civil society group leverage investigative journalism to expose international cooperation, the U.S. State Department. Investment Climate Report or the Joint Anti-Corruption Task Force and Technical Assistance to improve customs and judicial efficiency.